when you decide to stop running the rat race and you decide to walk, you might be tired and you start thinking all the things that I've accomplished, all the things that I'm experiencing, all the things that I'm being responsible for, and all the things that I'm fulfilling. It's not fulfilling me, right? It's fulfilling something else. It's fulfilling somebody else, right? You got your job, your school, responsibilities, bills, right? But in the back of your mind, when we was all younger, before we saw the world change, before we, you know, were rude to the adults telling us, hey, slow down, you're gonna run and do this and burn yourself out, blah, blah, blah. When we get to that age now where we could tell our nephews, our children, and all the youth how things are going, I remember now, you couldn't tell us shit, right? And they want you to believe you're not able to live that dream and that reality, but they're writing it and they're showing it to you on TV. So they're showing you the dream while you're participating in the race, chasing and living a nightmare, right? So you're living in the nightmare, the race, and they're showing you on TV all the things that we know. When you see it on TV, they take it from real life, right? A lot of people that don't know technology, they don't know propaganda, they don't know mental manipulation, and they don't know manipulation or understand it. They're not going to understand when they see a movie that was taken from an actual person's life. That idea was taken from someone's imagination. So who told you that wasn't possible for you to be able to live that life? Who told you that? So they have you, while they talking to you, right? They telling you that that's not real. You can't be and live that life, while they got a fool sitting right next to them writing a script, and they gonna put it on TV and show everybody your life. Who told you you can't experience that dream and that life and that magic? Who told you that? I didn't tell you that. I told you that you could. I didn't tell you you couldn't live that dream. That's why I tell you, live your dream, because if you don't live your dream, you will be living a nightmare and chasing your dreams. The chase is the nightmare. The rat race is the nightmare. And we watch the dream on TV while they write it in the script. And then they tell you that's not what it is. They tell you that that's not possible for you to live that life. They program us, and they program all the dreams from the prefrontal lobe all the way to the back of our brain. So when we grow up, we forget about the dreams that we had, and we put all the stuff in the front that has nothing to do with us. And it has everything to do with being a mental slave and a physical slave. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to be in the situation that we're in. I'm saying it's wrong to put us in the situation that we're in and keep us in the situation that we're in. And when we attempt to get out of the situation that we're in, we don't own the servers. We don't own the companies. We don't own the places that hold the economic purse, right? So we can't even start up what we want to start up because they hold all the funding. They want to, they could just not have, like how they do in the war. They could just starve us out. Don't bring no food into the hood. Don't bring no any food they bring into the hood is borderline expired. So you can't think about that dream that you've been having, right? Calm down. I ain't calming down. I'm sick and tired of people trying to tell me to calm down. Y'all not trying to tell me to calm down. That remind me of Rush Hour. But nah, calm down for what? Calm down for what? What you calming down for? What you calming down for? You know what calming down means? You're ready to go in a corner in a hole and meet your maker. That's what animals do when they ready to go and pass on. They calm down. You want to calm down? You calm down in a corner and you accepting all the crap that's been going on in your life. That's cool. That's you. But I'm not here for that. I'm not here to be your motherfucking buddy. I'm not here to be your fucking pillow pet. I'm not here to be that. I'm not here to make you feel comfortable with the shit life that you accepted. I'm here to shake shit up. And I'm gonna shake shit up. Because I'm thinking all these years, we're not living the life that we feel fulfilled, right? They asked us in preschool. They asked us in junior high school, what you want to be when you grow up. You could be anything you want. But as soon as you get out of class, you realize you can't be anything that you want, because in order to be that, you got to have this, and that. You got to know this, and that. You got to be connected to this, and that. Children don't know that. But the adults that's teaching the children that, they know that. So what they doing? They're playing on your imagination. So that way, when you get your heart broke, you will be fully active in the machine. You won't even think about a dream. You won't even think that you would dream all fucking week, and then at the end of the week, you would tell people you ain't even had one dream. That's how focused you are on being a slave. That's how focused you are on working for the machine. That's how breaking your heart works for them. It don't work for you if you have your heart broken and you keep your heart broken and you just focus on the broken heart. That's why people look at me and they see a smile on my face and they think that I don't go through shit. So when they see a smile on my face, they feel like I need to go through shit. And you telling me calm down? Hey, I'm a title the live later. And you telling me calm down is the exact reason why I don't read the chat. What you want me to read the chat for? What are you saying? What are you talking about? Are you here to be free? Are you here to support the movement? Are you here to reclaim your independence? If you're not here to reclaim your independence, if you're not here to support me, if you're not here to support the movement, what am I reading the chat for? I pay attention to everything. I got to pay attention to what I'm saying. If I'm not paying attention to what I'm saying and I'm reading the chat, I'm going to lose track of what I'm talking about. And what I'm talking about is getting your heart broke and forgetting about the dreams that you had in the front of your mind when you were younger. And now that you're older and able to accomplish those dreams, every single thing that can't stop you, you're mentally, psychologically putting it there, creating agoraphobia so you don't live your dream. You keep chasing your dream and you watch the fucking dream on TV. So you're living a nightmare thinking you're chasing after something that you will eventually get. But you don't get nothing that you run after. You ever see a hunter chase after an animal? You ever see a trapper chase after something they're trying to trap? You ever see the devil chase after Jesus? You ever seen the devil chase after motherfuckers? Or they go to the people that have the heart full of dreams, full of gold, full of wanting to change the world. You ever see the story about the politician that wants to make a difference and then they get into politics and then they get succumbed by the whole swamp that they think that they were going to drain? They become the biggest swamp animal when they talk about draining the swamp. Right? So when you decide that you want to chase your dream, you ultimately decide you're living a nightmare. And nobody on my side is going to ever tell you that you can't live your dreams. Nobody on my side is ever going to tell you that you have to chase anything. Nobody on my side is going to tell you that you have to sacrifice anything, because the source that we serve is an infinite source. It's an infinite source of life. We don't deal in sacrifice. We don't deal in death. We walk and step in the face of death with that light. And then we speak that UV dreadful with divine might. So unless you're here to reclaim your independence, unless you're here to support me or the movement, unless you're here to listen to the message and ignore the messenger, what am I reading the comments for? I'm here to deliver a message. I'm not here to dap you up and talk and talk shop talk, bitch. Go to the fucking barbershop. You want to talk shop talk, go to the barbershop. Somebody sent you into my comments for you to be talking all this crap. But I appreciate you, right? I appreciate you talking that, because what you doing is allowing YouTube to put my video into other people's faces. So keep talking that shit. I fuck with it. Honestly. Honestly. You the type of people that look at people like me that have a smile on our face, trying and moving and stepping forward, and you perceive us as not having no problems or not going through shit. So you throw all the shit that you don't want to deal with yourself, you throw that at other people because you believe since you can't deal with your problems, somebody else got to deal with your problems. You believe that you in somebody else's comment section is going to change somebody's life. Especially when you're not saying nothing constructive. You're just being a critic. And that's cool, because people like you are the ones that celebrities get on stage and they don't thank. Y'all don't understand this shit. You talking a bunch of crap when you could be living your dreams. You're wasting your time when you could be outside doing something that make you happy. Unless talking shit in my comment section make you happy, that's cool. I'm glad that I could be an entertainment to you. But don't just be entertained by me. Take the fucking message. Apply that shit to your day-to-day and change your life. Because you changing your life, you could change somebody else's life. You changing your life, you could change 100 lives by changing yours. By washing your ass and changing your drawers. And scrubbing your balls. But for real, I'll never tell you that you can't live this dream. I'm a master writer. I know technology. I know plagiarism. I know all that manipulation. I could get on here and sell you bullshit while I'm writing a script and charging motherfuckers $50, $20, $100 for shit that they got for free that's inside of them. And y'all don't understand that, yo, the collective talk, the trigger words are always gonna change. The agents, they ain't gonna change. You always gonna know a motherfucking Agent Smith when you see an Agent Smith. You always gonna know a bitch in a red dress when you see a bitch in a red dress. We don't gotta watch Matrix every time we see somebody pop up on the internet to understand if they fake or not. You could see these people lives. It's not, you used to have to be in somebody's face and read their energy to be able to see, this person bullshitting. It's so much oversaturation on the internet. You automatically know if somebody lying to you or not. They using the same script. We seen the news where they had 100 people on the same screen and they all reading off the same script. So when you click on a video on YouTube and they talking about the same shit, and you click on another video, they talking about the same shit, they using the same script. Who you think you listening to? Who you think own that publication? Who you think own the servers that's running that channel? You think they care about you? You think they care about you? You think they care about you? You ain't seen Blacklist. Oh, you think they care about you? You ain't seen Passion of the Christ. Oh, you think they care about you? You ain't seen my last video when I talked about when I read the Bible. Sometimes I think the Bible was written by haters, because the way that they write the Bible and they say certain things, when you write and you are a writer and you read other people's writing, you understand where they come from and where they stem that energy from. When you read a text in full bold letters, you don't think that person yelling at you? When you read a message and it's in full bold letters, you think that person's screaming and shouting and yelling at you, right? You're gonna misinterpret that text message, and then you get on the phone, you cussing them out like, why are you talking to me like that? and they might have just had the caps lock on by accident, and you think they're yelling at you, so you could perceive anything differently. So I perceive some things that they write in the Bible that was rewritten many times. They write it like they talking about somebody that they didn't like. Oh, he went around healing people. How many times you see somebody doing good, and then you see a whole bunch of a whole group of people talking about what they're doing as if it's a bad thing? Oh, he think he all that. Oh, he think he too good. Or she thinks she too pretty. Or she thinks she too hot. Or she thinks she too fast. Or she thinks she this. Or she thinks she that. Or he think he this. Or he think he that. And shout out to my gay people, because the gay people are the ones that be catching that shit. The gay people are the ones that be catching that shit. You know why? Because they're in their minds like a lot of us be in our mind. A lot of people be outside trying to look for exterior shit. They trying to look for the next crowd. They trying to look for the next lick. But people that be in their mind, people that's abused and depressed, we be thinking about shit. We be so premeditated, we can't even do nothing wrong. Because they're going to definitely throw our ass in jail for premeditated criminal activity. We think too goddamn much. That's why a thinking man is the most dangerous man. Why you think so much negativity is going towards the men, especially the colored men? And all the science, all the statistics backing us, not the stuff that they're saying about us. But because they're saying it about us and people don't read, and people that do read, they can't comprehend what they read, you ain't even gonna understand the bullshit that they talking is about them and not us. They want you to think that you're a bad person, so that way you could forget about your dreams. You could think about how you're a bad person. What makes you a bad person? What have you done? Who have you hurt? Who have you betrayed? Who have you killed? Who have you done wrong? Who have you lied to and stole from? Nobody. But you're sitting there rapping the whole day around how you are a bad person because somebody made a video and used trigger words, and those trigger words, you didn't know the trigger words change, but the agents don't. So the trigger words that change, it registered to something that you remember in your head. Like I told y'all before, you could listen to a song, I could say something and jot a memory and take you back. And you time traveling. You can remember your birthdays and you could time travel. These are the same things I'm talking about when I tell you about these trigger words. It's magic. Abracadabra. These things ain't just words. Words have meaning. I was taught by my father, words is wind. It don't hurt. Words is not wind. Words do hurt, because if you know what you're saying, you know what you're doing, and you know how to use those words, why you think people still in the church every fucking Sunday on time? And then the church is closed all week, and then it's open on Sunday on time. And then when you leave in church, man, I used to hate when church ended because we had to stay there another hour listening to Auntie say goodbye. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. What happened to the yeah? Let me go. What happened to the man? I gotta go. We gotta go. Man, what happened? It's like it's like children that don't know that they're children playing like they're adults, getting manipulated by other children that know they're children and know how to manipulate children and advertise to children and put things in specific color coordinations and color patterns and design codes just to adhere to the child's mind. Dr. I forgot her name. Shahrazad, right? And Dilbert Blair. They do all these studies. All these scientists do all these studies. But all the people that aren't scientists and all the people that's in the comment section, they're all PhD holders. So they know more than the scientists. They know more than the people they know more about the phone than the people that built the phone, designed the phone, and gave you that shit. So they think they know everything. I don't deal with those people. If you think you know everything, get the fuck away from me. I don't know everything. I know a lot. I know a lot. I learn every day. I know a lot. And I know I don't know everything. Even if I know something and somebody trying to tell me something, if I heard it too much and it's one of those popular topics that's going on right now, like people think it's cool to be spiritual, people think it's cool to be godly, people think it's cool to talk about the Galactic Federation, people think it's cool, people think it's sweet, people think shit's sweeter than Sweden. Yeah, watch when July 4th drop. Anyway, anyway, made me lose my train of thought. But it's all part of the message. Wish you good health too. Shout out to my people in Russia. Shout out to Russia. Shout out to Russia. But yeah, you gotta be able to understand when a child of, I remember what I was talking about, Dr. Dilbert Blair, right? She said that women don't grow older than the age of 14. And certain things that women talk about, even men, right? Because we come from women. So if I'm talking about women, whatever effect that happens, we are the motherfucking cause of that effect. We are the cause, right? Women want to blame men for how men are, and then they still laying down and having boys. The doctor tells you what your child is going to be, woman. So when you have children and you go on the internet and you talk about men, you are giving birth to the same child you are neglecting, disrespecting, and abandoning. It's no different than what happened to us yesterday. It's no fucking different. They just using you as the new weapon. I told you, the agents don't change. The trick words do. The agents will never change. If black people wasn't helping the fucking power structure, then black people wouldn't be in an economic deficit. Nigga, what? You think it's not people that are Iranian or foreign, let's just say that, to protect my channel? You don't think that there's people in both houses that's allowing whatever's going on overseas to actually happen? The displacement of the people. If a king comes into your country and takes over, like we seen in 300, he came in there, he offered them earth and water, right? He didn't tell them, I'm going to wipe out everybody and my race is going to be the only race here. No, you're going to work for me. You're going to fight for me. You're going to vote for me. You're going to support me. And if you don't, you out. I'm going to put somebody else in there that's going to vote for me, that's going to support me, that's going to fight for me. And if they don't, they out. What you think has been happening in the community? They put another face up there. And then the face decided that, damn, this is too much weight. I'm not Jesus. They're not about to put the cross on my back, and everybody in the community hate me. So when they start going like this, right? Trying to find a way out, and then boom, they get locked up. Boom, they take them down because you not about to take my money and think you about to give it to these people and change nothing. You not about to come in here and change nothing. I came in here and changed this. You can't come back into your house and change nothing. Simple as that. And I'm going to stop you from reading. I'm going to lock you up for practicing spirituality. And if I catch anybody with a book, I'm taking their hands, I'm taking their tongue, I'm taking their feet, and I'm going to hang their ass up in the middle of the street and use them as an example. Ain't nobody reading in this motherfucker. Because if you read, you'll understand what's actually going on. It ain't a genocide. It's a It's with paperwork. It's a paper genocide. Shout out to Dane Calloway. He hit the nail on the head with that one when he was talking about paper genocide. You can't kill a whole race of people. God will come out from the heavens and show you who is God. If you think you can take out a race of people, but you can change their name, you can change what they're called, just like Kazakhstan and Constantinople and all that other shit. Now it's called India. You could change the name. I told you, the words, the trick words, all that shit changed. The agents is the same agents. It's the same people from yesterday that's doing the same stuff to us today. It ain't no power structure controlling shit. It's all technology. It's all manipulation. It's telling you that you can't live your dream, but you can watch it on my TV. And chase it with your fucking imagination. While I took your imagination, and as you telling me your dreams, tell me your dreams. I'm your therapist, motherfucker. Let me do a reading for you. Tell me everything that you got going on in your life. They don't know that a machine or whoever they in business with, it's like, it's so crazy. What does a millionaire look like? What does an assassin look like? What does an agent look like? What does a bot look like? What does a poor person look like? What does somebody it's like all that shit that they telling you that shit look like is just surface level technology, inside the box bullshit. While they're thinking outside the box, using all the things that's inside your brain. They telling you that you can't live a dream. You can't live a dream, but you can watch it on the TV. And you can chase it in your imagination. But I'm writing the script every fucking day. I got another movie coming out 2 months from now. Y'all about to say, y'all about to buy all the tickets. Y'all about to create lore. Y'all are about to go inside your imagination and write lore about the things that I'm telling you that you can't accomplish. You hear how crazy that sounds? It's insanity, to be honest with you. You can't live your dream, but I can live it for you, and you can chase it. That's why it's like people choose. That's why the more mature you get is the more you understand the power of choice and the power of will. You can give your will away, you can give your choice away, and it's no longer yours. And when you give your will away and your choice away, you go into somebody else's comment section and you talk shit because you gave yourself away. So you don't have nothing of yourself. So you can't think for yourself. You can't fight for yourself. You can't defend for yourself. You got to fight for somebody else because you gave yourself away. You signed that paperwork with your fucking soul. And then you're doing it subconsciously. Like somebody took your brain out your head and they put a motherfucking synthetic one in there and they're typing in all the stuff that they want you to do. You a part of the monkey farm. Y'all seen Superman, right? When Lex Luthor had all the monkeys in the farm and every single one of the monkeys was talking bad about Superman. So you had 1 million posts in that one day talking bad about Superman. You think one person on the phone gonna do anything against 1 million people? 1 million posts? We working against a machine that has algorithms that updates every month, every 2 months, every week. How often do you have to update your apps? That when the app updates, the algorithm updates. The trick words change. The faces stay the same. I could be an agent of destruction. You would never know. As long as I'm keeping your attention. I don't have to show. All I have to do is keep talking and keep making your emotions move. Making you emote. Where are my Fortnite fans at? Making you emote the way I want you to emote. And as long as I have you emoting the way I want you to emote, your actions is going to be predicated on the same emotions. Because you don't know technology. You don't know manipulation. You don't know psychology. You know, watching it on TV. You know, watching it on the phone. You know, watching creators. You know, the next popular dance move. You know, the next popular trend. But you don't know how to create the next popular trend. Everybody is watching to see what's the next popular shit to do. What am I going to do in my life next that somebody else has already done? That is the opposite of creation. That's the complete opposite of creation. And they got you doing the rat race while they showing you the dream that you had as a child on TV. I just seen somebody host a party, and the dress code was like a storybook. The dress code was a storybook. When you watch storybooks and all these Cinderella and Snow White, they're in a set that they decorated to look like that. And somebody's imagination wrote the script. So you telling me that somebody took an imagination, wrote it on a piece of paper, planned it out, decorated the place, got the outfits, and made it happen. And that's that's different than anything that I've ever told you. You have an idea. Write it on paper. It makes it real. You make the steps towards making it accomplished. You take one step at a time. You keep moving forward. You take it one day at a time. Right? Yeah, it's that monkey business. Shout out to all the monkeys. 1992. What's up? Once you take all that stuff, you write it down. That's your script. You wrote down your script. Right? Now, your script is different from society's script because society told you can't do none of what you just wrote down. So this is breaking the fourth wall. You're now about to reenact an imagination that you dreamt about. So you're going to be living this dream real quick. This is breaking the fourth wall. Society doesn't want you to do this. So you're writing it down. Once you write it down, you start making the plans. Do you have the funds for it? Do you have the support for it? Do you have this? How can you get the support for it? How can you get the funds for it? How can you make the connections? Who would you invite? Who would be a good fit? Who can be a good dancing partner? Who would be good with the music? Who is a good DJ? Who is a good MC? What is it going to be? And where is it going to be? What's it going to take? How are we going to decorate this place? And what date are we going to set to finalize this dream to make it a reality? And then once that's set, you show pieces and snippets of what's to come. You show pieces and snippets of who's going to be there. You show pieces and snippets of what's it going to be like. And then when it's there, that's your dream coming to reality. You just did executive production on your dream instead of watching it on a fucking TV. You did it in real life. So now you can go and enjoy that shit instead of watching that shit. Man, fuck that shit. July 4th, Lieutenant 7, Order of the Dragon. My evening stars. We shine brighter after the morn. We don't represent the morning star. We the evening stars. We shine brighter after all that evil shit.